Hello. I am Nemo, the funny little halfling. I just wanted to talk about a little movie called musical Mazes and Monsters. Mazes and Monsters is a kind of weird movie. It's meant as like a propaganda movie against Dungeons and Dragons. It's like Panic of the 80s, the satanic panic of the 80s kind of stuff. But the funny thing is that the movie kind of have a lot of it has a lot of nerd culture and stuff that, like, I get it. I think there's supposed to, like, but let's just, I guess it just start. So the movie gotta start kind of in the middle with police coming to like this game called Monsters and Mazes. It's an evil game, and you can lose your self in a game. It's a big part of the game, of the movie, kind of hints at the whole, like, it's a fantasy game. They know it's a fantasy game, role-playing game and stuff, but like the question becomes how much is too much. You can lose yourself. You can go too far in the fantasy of the game, and I guess kind of take your fantasy too far. That's the warning of the movie. That's what they're trying to hint at. It seems like one of the main kids are like, mother is like a decorator, so she has turned his son's entire room completely white with some like stripes of black, and she wonders, what, you don't like this is completely white room with those stripes? No, I hate it, he says. And she wouldn't like a room completely white. Don't look away. Don't think about my room. I put up stuff so it's not completely all white. It's the reason why I want to have something on the. But it wasn't just. But yeah, it wasn't just the walls. It was everything. But anyway, it's school. There's a romance kind of thing. They need a fourth player basically for the Mazes and Monster game campaign, and that's another thing. Everyone's kind of scared of this game, even though I don't really see a. Well, I guess there's a repetition, but like it's weird. I don't know why the college students would be scared of some board game. I don't know. It was just like, it was the 80s. I don't know. I'm obviously not. I'm not born in the 80s. So basically, they're looking for this fourth player, and then they find someone like they're like level 9. They say. Sure, why not? That means that they're a very experienced player. I actually do like the scene where like they actually do get to play the game Mazes and Monsters. Actually, like it's funny. It's kind of it's a propaganda movie, but like in a way, like they also kind of promote the game in a way. So they go to this. They decide for a bit of a fun of it to like go to these caves, these closed down caves. I forgot what they're called, but anyway, they're not really supposed to go there, of course, because it's closed down, and yeah. Anyway, so the first time they go there, looking around the place, and they and then they decide, let's have a real life like Mazes and Monster game in the cave, essentially. And also some things happen around. I kind of forgot. They go and do that. There's also this Halloween party. I think that happens later. But anyway, I don't know. The rest of the scenes with the college and like the school and stuff is kind of boring. It's like it's not focused on that. That's not the main focus, of course. But anyway, so they go to the cave, and they're setting up this. They have this real life. Okay, one really annoying thing about this movie is that everything is so dark. Everything in a lot of the scenes you can't see anything. It's too dark. That's like one of the main complaints I have. You can't see anything. Anyway, one of the I believe it's the cleric. So okay, the game exists of the fighter. Yeah, that's another thing. That's another thing they get really right. I forgot. I was looking up like the rules and stuff for classic classic AD&D first edition, and they got a lot of things right. So they have done their research. Funny enough, yes, like there is a fighter. They're right that there is a fighter class. There is the cleric, and there isn't like in first edition. There isn't like a wizard, sorcerer, or kind of. This is a kind of vague, like magic user class. The base classes for AD&D first edition is bard, cleric, monk, thief, fighter, magic user. I don't know if this is important, but essentially the wizard, I guess, he meets this green monster guy thing. I don't know what it's called. I just call him the doorbell. I don't remember what his name was, but some green weird classic monster thing that it looks very odd. It's a very classic design. I just call him the doorbell because I misheard him as doorbell, and that's why I'm kind of sticking with. So he is attacked in this cave in his imagination by the doorbell creature, and he defeats him, but he basically later on has this dream. So okay, he started acting differently. He started acting more like the character in the game of, which is again the kind of the main. When the dream is basically talks to some I don't know god. I don't remember. the faith or something. I don't know exactly what it was that he's like talking to in this dream, but he promises this because to be a holy man and to get to get to the next level, the higher level. You wanna level up, in the game, so he's gotta get to go to the next level and to be a holy man, like it's like the cleric he is in the game, like, or his character name, I don't remember what it was, but yeah, it basically turned into his cleric character in real life, essentially. So he promises to be celibate, and because he now has promised to be celibate, his girlfriend basically think because he doesn't want to touch her anymore, she's kind of cheating. She thinks he's cheating on him. There's this, okay, so I guess someone goes into the cave. I don't know, it's kind of hard to follow the parts going after. Basically, so he gets he gets another mission of the lost his girlfriend and stuff to go on this quest. So he goes to New York. So they're close to New York. This I don't know. I don't remember what it's called. But he ends up in New York. And because he thinks he's taken his fantasies too far, he ends up basically, what can I say, using a knife to unalive a person, basically. Yes, that. He then ends up in the subways. He's running. The other people they're looking for him. Okay, I'm skipping up. Start a investigate. They go to the police essentially, and they start an investigation. He's the investigator from the very start of the movie, who says, by maces and monsters, but like anyway, he questions this college kid. It's like, there's this bird. Does this bird talk? Birds don't talk. Birds don't talk. It's a little funny. And the bird's name Mud. Yeah, that's the thing. I said that before, I believe. I do believe. There's a lot of nerd culture references, like Merlin, from Arthur, and there's references to Tolkien, the Two Towers. Two Towers. That's Tolkien, right? I was like, yeah, right. That's Tolkien. Tolkien. However you're supposed to say that. Anyway. So, a little bit funny thing about the Two Towers. What do you think that refers to? Two Towers, New York. You see. Anyway, Maces and Masters game. Like they play this game. And they're dismissing, of course, that they're playing. That they know that they play. The kids deny that they played it with them. So it's like, because they kind of think it's their fault because they played, you know, mazes and monsters with him, and they're kind of to blame for this, that they brought him into the game, or like brought him back. I think he was one of the guys that was like, well, mazes and monsters, it's just a game. It's just fantasy, and it's like, is it? Is it though? I'd say yes, but according to this movie, no, it's not. But anyway, you can't blame it on D&D. That's it's the same thing as saying that video game causes violence. It's the same well, obviously not exactly the same, but in the same vein, you know, like the same kind of like it's video games' fault that kids are violent. No, it's not. By the way, what I was basically trying to say is that he stays the character in the end of the movie. He basically I think he thinks that he died and went to like a paradise kind of thing, and where he can just stay that character. He went to the holy place that he wanted to go. I think that's basically what the movie is trying to say in the end there.